Okay, so breaking news: JJK is ending next month on the 30th, and there's a lot to take in. I'm not gonna lie, since I've been a big fan of JJK since about season one, and it wrapping up in 5 chapters is it's pretty crazy since there's a lot of things that should be explained, and I'm honestly not sure if they'll be able to be fully explained in 5 chapters. Like, this reminds me of when Attack on Titan ended a few years back, and we went from like us not knowing when it was going to end to it being like, oh hey guys, Attack on Titan is ending in like 5 or 6 chapters, and it's like, what? We're like in the middle of war. I don't, we were all like, I don't know how Isayama's gonna wrap everything up in 5 chapters. He did. Granted, it wasn't the best in my personal opinion. Everything felt rushed, but it happened. So we're back to the same thing with JJK, and I have a feeling that the ending is definitely going to be rushed. Like, you're going to be able to tell that the ending was super rushed, and yeah, it's gonna hurt once JJK ends, because I've been reading the manga ever since the end of season 1, since I got spoiled on Nobara's death, and I was like, you know what, man, I'm not gonna get spoiled anymore. So after that, I have been reading it somewhat weekly ever since, and it's been a good show. It's been a really good time. There definitely were some funny things that happened in the show, like Gojo getting unsealed and then dying shortly after. A lot of us having hope that Gojo will come back, though technically speaking, he did come back in the form of Yuta controlling his body with Kenjaku, but it's not Satoru Gojo, it's Yuta in Gojo's body piloting it. There really haven't been any really good theories that I saw, but then again, with JJK, I tried to avoid those theories because I think that's probably what messed up my thoughts for the ending of Attack on Titan, since I was a theory crackhead for Attack on Titan. I'm not gonna lie. I would be in the Attack on Titan subreddit reading all of these theories about, like, oh, Eren's not in his Titan, he's underground near Historia and XYZ. Those theories are so good because they made sense. But in the end, none of those happened, and I think that's why I'm not the biggest fan of the ending, because the fans made so many good theories to where it was like, yo, I can actually see that happening. And with JJK and anything else I read, I try to avoid theories, so that way it doesn't get in the way of my enjoyment of a show. Like for Chainsaw Man, I don't think there are any people who make theories for the show, or if they do, I don't buy into them as much as I did with Attack on Titan. Yeah, everything is ending this year. First, My Hero ended this month. JJK is ending next month. It's gonna suck because I would stay up for the leaks for JJK, since I don't have a choice. It's spoiled, but I would do that. It would be fun to just see the community being like, "Oh my god, bro, this happened," or "Bro, this is a lame chapter." Like, it's so fun to see that. But once JJK is over, that's gonna go away, and it's definitely gonna suck when that happens. I probably will try to do like a live reaction to the final chapter if I'm not busy, but it's definitely gonna be something once the show is over, since, like I said, JJK is incredibly popular, and yeah, I'm proud that it's wrapping up and Gege is still alive. Because like I said in my Hero Academia video, that there are a lot of artists, mangakas, who aren't alive to see their story end. So I'm glad that Gege will be able to end the story the way that they wanted to, and not having someone kind of piece together whatever they wrote. So that's always important, and that's honestly all that you can ask for. And I guess another thing, JJK is ending. However, Hunter x Hunter is coming back. So the void in my heart will be filled with Chainsaw Man and Hunter x Hunter for as long as Hunter x Hunter will be around. So at least we still have that. I'm gonna throw in a theory with this. I have a feeling that Yuji or Yuta is going to die before the end of the show. I have a very strong feeling that that's gonna happen. I don't know why it's those two, but I just have a feeling that one of them is gonna die. I think Yuji is definitely dying for sure, but I definitely could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong because I do like Yuji as a main character. He's probably not my favorite main character ever, but he's definitely up there. Definitely up there. So I hope I'm wrong about either one of them dying, but this is Gege we're talking about, and we know how Gege operates. Gege will be like, man, I haven't killed anybody in a few chapters. Who's dying? I have a feeling that it's gonna be Yuji, just from everything that's going on, and I wonder what's gonna happen in this week's chapter because we're at the climax of this battle. So I'm genuinely curious to see what happens. Is the battle gonna wrap up and then the last war is gonna be like after the battle, or what is that gonna entail? But anyways, that's the end of this video. So the too long didn't read, the too long didn't listen. JJK is wrapping up next month, so enjoy the ride for the last 5 chapters. I know I'm gonna try to. Honestly, I just thought about this. Gege does not have time for bullshit. They have to basically wrap everything up, and there's no time for just nonsense. Like, there can't be a chapter full of nothing. Like, I have a feeling this chapter coming up, we probably either will go back to Hikari versus, wow, why can I not remember the ice person's name? Whatever the name is, we're probably gonna go back to that. Hopefully Hikari won because, like, bro, this has been going on for a long time since Gojo died, and we don't know what's going on. So I have a feeling we're probably gonna go back to that, and whoever lost is gonna get beat off screen, and maybe the merger happens because I totally forgot that the merger was a thing. So maybe the merger happens for a split second, they stop it, Yuji sacrifices himself to stop the merger, Megumi comes back, and that's the end of the story. I don't know, because I completely forgot about the merger until just now. So I guess we'll have to wait and see, but yeah, JJK is wrapping up very soon. So enjoy your time with it. Say on Twitter how much you hate Yuta and Yuji so they don't die, and yeah.